Sorry. Muy bien, pues ya estoy desde la computadora, right? Ahora sí. Yeah, we're recording. I don't know what was going on. The computer won't turn on. Very well. Sorry. Y también estamos grabando. So, places to see art, right? We can have, for example, the gallery. Some places are for free. And I was telling you, right? We can say in English, we have two words. When you talk about art, and in general, we're going to learn vocabulary. Normalmente cuando hablamos de arte, utilizamos a veces vocabulario muy, puede ser a veces muy sofisticado, right? Que nos puede servir también para hablar de otras cosas, sobre nuestras opiniones sobre otras cosas. So, I was telling you, right? What do you think about some places? Do you think, okay, for example, the Soumaya Museum in Mexico City. Do you think it's fair enough? Fair good? Fair good significa que algo es bueno, como suficientemente bueno. Quizá no sea lo mejor del mundo, pero es bueno, right? Then you can use some words like you say overrated, si tú crees que está sobreestimado, right? Que no es tan bueno como la gente dice, right? Overrated. And you say underrated, si por el contrario, crees que no se le da la importancia que debería tener, porque es muy bueno, right? Debería de tener más fama y más prestigio. So what do you think about, for example, the Soumaya Museum? Is very good, overrated, or underrated? What's your opinion?
Underrated.
Underrated.
Es como no es valorado, ¿verdad? O sea, no. Como, sí, ¿verdad?
Sí, como que no es suficientemente valorado.
Yo pienso que
Se puede decir como sobreestimado. Yeah. No, perdón, es sobreestimado sería overrated.
overrated. Ajá.
So underrated is like people don't give it the importance, right? No le dan la importancia que debería tener. Y overrated quiere decir que la gente le da más importancia y que no es tan bueno como dice, right? For example, I've heard, do you know Frida Kahlo's museum? You know Frida Kahlo Museum? Have you ever been there?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
It's very
It's very
interesting,
good.
right? So, but some people say that, for example, Frida Kahlo, right? Even though she was an interesting character, like she's also like an icon of the Mexican culture, right? When you think about Mexico, the foreigners always portray Mexico on Frida Kahlo. So it's like, I cannot think of Mexico without thinking of Frida Kahlo, right? Entonces, como que Frida Kahlo es el icono mexicano, right? But some people say she is being overrated, right? That actually it was more the image about herself than herself, right? Puede ser que porque bueno, sí hay ciertas frases, arte, poesía que escribe ella, but they said that she became an icon, right? Maybe it was a little bit exaggerated, right? Entonces quizás se exageró más lo que realmente es y su imagen realmente lo que es ahora, ¿no? La imagen de que representa México y esto. So it's what matters than what she actually did in life, right? So they say that some say she is overrated. Algunos dicen que Frida Kahlo está sobreestimada, right? Some others say that it's not possible, that she was Diego's wife and that together and they had a very, well, it's there are different opinions about Frida Kahlo's museum. Okay, what I would say that in my opinion is very overrated, for example, could be the museum of it's called Jono. I don't know her name. What's John Lennon's wife, right? Let me see. wife, Yoko, right? Yoko Ono Museum. El Museo de Yoko Ono, right? It's, they say that they have some things that are overrated. Let me see. Sir. Muy bien. Que por ejemplo tiene esta escultura, ¿no? Como que un mantel negro, ¿no? And she calls it art, right? Como que es arte, right? Or, I don't know, the apple. Ok. Y no sé si han escuchado alguna de las canciones, right? Como que se la pasa gritando en las canciones. Buscas Yoko Ono y buscas una música que produce ella y es muy rara, right? Maybe it's not that it's not, her art is not good, but maybe it's too weird, right? Aquí, por ejemplo, está una manzana, ¿no? Una escultura. Apple. Ok. Y esta es su arte, right? Ok. Very well. So learn some vocabulary. Entonces vamos a aprender vocabulario. Vamos a aprender vocabulario para poder, primero, vamos a aprender vocabulario para describir mejor nuestros gustos, para poder debatir también. And we're going to talk about like some elements to describe beautiful things and awful things, para describir cosas muy hermosas y para describir cosas muy feas, right? So, there are many things that we can talk about, not only art. You can talk about the day itself. You can use it to describe a person. You will find a lot of vocabulary. Muy bien. Y aquí está parte del debate que les decía. Are some things overrated or underrated? Everyone's an artist. That means if I put a banana on a stand, right, on a showcase, si yo pongo una banana, un plátano en un mostrador, and I try to write a story about this banana, a lo mejor decirles que representa no sé, la sociedad o no sé, algo extraño. So, can that be called art? Pues eso se podría llamar arte, está justificado. So, this is something that, or actually art requires more time, effort. El arte realmente necesita más esfuerzo, necesita ser algo de calidad, algo que tenga, no simplemente algo que pones en un lugar y ya. So, we have here a person, we have Josh and we have Kayla, and they are debating this. They are discussing whether one thing is true or could be false. Vamos a pedirle a Heidi si nos ayuda a salir de case for y Miriam si nos ayuda a salir de case against. This is the case for, para es como el punto de vista a favor. The case against sería el punto de vista en contra. So, it says everyone is an artist. You draw, you paint portraits, you do sculptures, you're living statue. It doesn't matter, everyone is an artist. Todo el mundo puede ser un artista. Cualquier persona puede ser un artista. What is your opinion? We have the case for. Can you please read it?
Yes, teacher. The case for, we look at the Mona Lisa or a Picasso painting and we say, that's art. But what about the amazing graffiti on your street? What about photographs posted online by our friends? What about your school art exhibition? You work hard and it's great. So is that art? To me, art is anything that's creative. Of course, I like going to famous museums, but I also like drawing portraits of my friends. I'm not very good, but I'm creative. I'm passionate about it, and my friends like it. Most of I like it.
¿Ven aquí alguna palabra que no entiendan de este párrafo?
Most of all.
Muy bien. Most of all. I'm not very good, but I'm creative. I'm passionate about it. My friends like it. Most of all, I like it. Es como la mayoría de eso, la mayoría de todo eso me gusta. Ujú.
Okay.
Entonces, ¿de qué most of all? ¿De qué está hablando? Está hablando de museums, famous museums, portraits. Most of all, I like it. Ok. Entonces, de que cualquier tipo de arte, la mayoría me gusta. Very well. So here we have an opinion about Jose. Now we have the gaze against. Please, Miriam, can you read it?
Yes, teacher. The case against. I like visiting art museums too. Why? Because I like looking at good art. Art is not the drawings of 4 years old children. It isn't painting your body crazy colors and studying in the street. And it's certain isn't graffiti. Some people say if it's creative and cool, it's art. I don't agree. Art is the result of hard work and study. My aunt is an artist. She went to art school for 6 years. She doesn't make much money, but sometimes her sculptures are in exhibitions. Her art is great. Art is very hard, and not many people can do it well.
Okay. Any word that you don't understand in this paragraph?
Certainly, teacher.
Say again, please.
Certainly.
Okay. Okay, certainly. It's in. Okay, muy bien. Yeah, we're going to say certain. Certainly. Aquí digamos que en la T, vamos a comernos la T y vamos a decir certainly. Certainly. Certainly quiere decir ciertamente. And it certainly isn't graffiti. Y ciertamente no es graffiti.
Thank you.
Okay, very well. Another word? Muy bien. Entonces, ella concluye con eso. Dice, art is very hard and not many people can do it well. Así que el arte es difícil y no todos lo pueden hacer bien. And Josh, he says that if you work for art and it's creative, then it's art. What is your opinion? Can everyone be an artist? Cualquiera puede ser un artista. Can everyone be an artist?
I think yes. I think you need creativity and imagination.
Okay, very well. So we're going to learn first some vocabulary. Of my opinion, Heidi says that you can be an artist as long as you work on it. I think that's somehow true, right? I think that we have we all have appreciation for art and beauty, right? All humans have appreciation for art and beauty. Todos los seres humanos tienen apreciación por el arte y por la belleza, right? That's why we go to gallery arts. That's why we like beautiful landscapes. Nos gustan los paisajes hermosos, o nos conmueve una canción, or I don't know, we just like going somewhere and appreciate a beautiful sculpture, ver una escultura. That's what we like, right? It's part of what makes us humans. An animal, a dog cannot do that, right? So I think that somehow we all can be an artist. Todos podemos ser artistas, in my opinion, everyone, because we already have it inside us, right? Tenemos una idea, más o menos, de algo que es agradable, de algo que es bonito y de algo que no lo es, right? But I think that the way you convey is harder, right? La forma en la que lo transmites, esas emociones, esa belleza, como lo hacen los artistas, well, that's difficult. Because I think you need like some discipline. You need to have a little, let's say a little perception, right? And you need to have maybe some studies, or maybe to know about some techniques, so you can convey everything correctly. Convey quiere decir transmitir, entonces como para poder transmitir verdaderamente lo que sientes, lo que opinas, creo que sí se necesita como que tener conocimientos un poco más técnicos, right? Okay, very well. So, okay. Now I have a question, for example, for Sophia. Sophia, the question 3, is graffiti art? What do you think? Is graffiti art?
Ay, teacher, está difícil. Porque para mí sí, pero hay otro que es vandalismo. Hay dos tipos, entonces no sabría cómo explicarlo.
Okay, very well. So, is all graffiti art or only some graffiti? Aquí sigue la pregunta. ¿Todos los tipos de graffiti es arte o solo algunos?
Only some graffiti.
Well, only some, yeah. If someone paints a graffiti in the wall of my house, I won't think that's art, right? I will be grateful. Right? Si alguien pinta un graffiti ahí en el muro de nuestra casa, que no estaríamos agradecidos, ¿no? De ese arte. Okay, very well. Okay. So what do you think it said about number 4? It says, are pictures you take with your cell phone and then post online art? Why or why not? Las fotos que tomas, las subes a Instagram, ¿se pueden considerar arte o no? Porque la fotografía también se considera un arte, ¿no?
Yes,
So what do you think? Can be art? Cannot be art?
it's art.
I think can be, right? Like some professional photographers know the methods. But I know many amateur. Amateur is like una persona que no es profesional. Es una persona como que le gusta algo, como por ejemplo puede ser la fotografía, pero no ha estudiado fotografía. Entonces quizá se compra una cámara, aprende algunas funciones y hace cosas sobre la marcha, right? That's an amateur person, different from a professional. And it's interesting because I've seen amateurs doing very amazing things. Realmente a veces cuando ves las fotos de esas personas que no son profesionales, pero lo suben a internet y se ve interesante. It looks good, right? All right, very well. So this is the debate, right? Maybe not everyone can be an artist, but we all are capable to do it, right? As long as we're able to convey it. Ok, muy bien. Entonces vamos a continuar con lo que hablábamos del tema de 4 y 2, all right? So, I would like to show you. Muy bien. This is called a canvas. Show you one second. Okay. ¿Qué quiere decir canvas? Aquí lo pueden ver. ¿Qué quiere decir canvas?
Lienzos.
Lienzo. Very well. Okay. And this is a painting brush. Okay, so I think there's no questions, right, about painting brush.
Pincel, brocha.
Very well. Es un pincel, una brocha. Okay, we also have okay. We have the color palette or the painting palette. Okay, ¿qué quiere decir painting palette?
Paleta de pintura.
Very well. So this is maybe our three things, right? So okay, so we would say a painting palette, a canvas, and a painting brush are for, ¿para qué son? La paleta, lienzo y la brocha son para. What is the use? Are for.
To do art.
Como tengo for, voy a utilizar ing. For making art. Hacer arte. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to a less noisy place. Un momento. Ok, aquí estoy de regreso, una disculpa. Aquí era un lugar más silencioso. Very well. So it's for making art. Very well. The canvas is where the painting will be, right? The brush, and with your painting palette, you add some color and you can paint. Very well. So hablamos de la función de algo, vamos a utilizar for y un verbo en ing. Cuando utilizamos to y el verbo en forma base, hablamos de la persona que con qué propósito lo realiza. Here I have it again. Se les muestro nuevamente. Ok. So for and ing. For con ing. For quiere decir para y tú también quiere decir para. Pero no se utilizan de la misma forma. So for and ing is the purpose or function of the objects. Siempre lo utilizamos para hablar de el propósito o el uso de algo. Right? Now let me show you here. All right. Let me see. Ok, ayer, por ejemplo, hablábamos de algunas herramientas, right? Very well. Por ejemplo, aquí yo tengo un pasador, ¿no? Pasador se dice bobby pin. Bobby pin. Esto es como, bueno, ustedes saben a qué me refiero, ¿no? Aquí lo ven. So, the bobby pins, ¿para qué son? Aquí nos saltamos un poco del tema de arte, pero ¿para qué son? What are they for? La pregunta, what are they for? Quiere decir ¿para qué son? What is it for? ¿Para qué es? What are they for? What is it for? So tell me, what are they for? Bobby pins, what are they for?
How do you say peinar, teacher? Your hair?
Peinar, pues se dice do your hair. I do my hair, you do your hair, she does her hair. So what is it for?
It's
They-
for holding the hair.
They are for doing your hair. Son para hacerte el cabello. Ajá. They're for holding your hair. Son como para agarrar el cabello. They're for holding your hair. Okay. Very well. Muy bien. Entonces utilizamos for y ing. Perfect. Well, let's go back. Muy bien, entonces es como utilizamos for y ing. Very well. I will show you. Now talking about art. Okay. Por ejemplo, aquí tengo algunos instrumentos, right? Can you play any of them? Can you play any of these instruments?
No, teacher.
All right. Let's see. Well, so I can play guitar and I can play piano, though I need to practice because haven't had it in a long time. Okay, so we could say an instrument. I could say, for example, an instrument is for. ¿Para qué es un instrumento?
For doing music.
Very well, it's for creating music. Very well. So I could tell you different instruments, right? For example, the drums. ¿Qué quiere decir drums?
Batería.
Tambores, ¿no? Batería.
Very well. So drums are percussion instrument, are for making percussion. Son para crear percusión. Okay, so it's like basically the rhythm. También puedes decir for making percussion, for making rhythm. Por cierto, la palabra ritmo es la única palabra que no tiene una vocal. Rhythm. Rhythm no tiene una vocal. ¿Se dan cuenta? Todas son consonantes. Okay, let's see. So percussion rhythm, right? A piano is for making melody. Para hacer melodía, right? And I could say, a guitar is for making harmony. Oye, tengo aquí dos palabras, era melody and harmony. Melody, it's like the main, it's like the leading voice or the leading sound during a song, right? Melody, do you know meaning of melody? ¿Qué quiere decir melody?
Melodía.
Melodía.
Melodía, exactly. Muy bien. Entonces, esto es the leading voice, es como la voz principal o el sonido principal que va en una canción, right? And harmony is what accompanies, es lo que acompaña, right? So to create the rest of the atmosphere. Very well. Entonces, utilizamos for y el verbo en ing. Don't forget about it. All right. So we're going to learn how to describe the art. So first, how can we say something from, let's say, something that is very beautiful, maneras en las que podemos decir algo que es muy bonito, hasta algo que es muy feo. Right? So you can simply say, for example, that something is beautiful. Beautiful. Something can be picturesque. Picturesque quiere decir pintoresco. Normalmente se utiliza, por ejemplo, con pueblos, ciudades. Más que nada con pueblos. Pero picturesque también quiere decir algo que es bonito, right? It's something that is cute in some way, right? Picturesque. Okay. Then we can see that something is, we call it easy on eye. Easy on eye quiere decir, se puede utilizar para personas, pero también se utiliza para objetos. Bueno, para arte, right? Easy on eye quiere decir que es de fácil ver. Es decir, algo que es fácil de ver es porque es bonito, right? It's easy on the eye. Easy on eye or easy on the eye. Entonces, easy on the eye is, usually you would use it for something that is beautiful, but maybe it's not your favorite thing, right? Entonces, quizá es bonito, pero no es tu favorito. Because it's easy on the eye. Very well. So we have some other vocabulary. So we have easy on the eye. You can also say, for example, that something is, well, you can say that something is elegant, appealing. Appealing es atractivo. No solamente es para personas, también para arte, right? You can say it's appealing. You can say appealing or visually appealing. Okay, you can say that something is stunning. Stunning is, just imagine. Stunning viene precisamente de, por ejemplo, imagínate que ves una luz muy fuerte de repente, entonces te deslumbra. Entonces de ahí viene, ¿no? Stunning, deslumbrante, right? Something that is amazing. Outstanding. Outstanding quiere decir asombroso, right? So something that is outstanding is usually like better or than the rest. So it's like on top of the others. Algo que está como en el top o que sobresale de los demás. Decimos outstanding. Okay. Well, that's some things we can use, right? To say that something is beautiful. On the other hand, para decir que algo es feo, pues simplemente puedes decir que es ugly, hideous, plain. Plain quiere decir que si por ejemplo para la comida utilizamos nosotros la palabra bland, que es insípido, right? Insípido, bland. Ahora imagínense lo mismo, pero con cosas visuales, right? Entonces, plain quiere decir que no es aburrido. Plain is something boring. Okay. Then we also have dull. Dull es lo mismo, es como vacío, como que carece de alma o de I don't know, I could say that maybe most recent songs, some music nowadays is dual, right? It's just rhythm and dancing, and it's like a recipe, right? And all songs sound the same, right? Como por ejemplo, decir que mucha música actual es así, ¿no? Para mí, todas suena lo mismo, son solamente enfocándose en el ritmo. Everything is dual. The lyrics are dual. Everything about it is dual. Right? Entonces, dual quiere decir como vacío, hueco. Okay, very well. Then you can also say unappealing. También es como desagradable o no, algo que no es bonito de ver. Okay. Very well. So these are some words that we can use to describe some things. Let me see. 1 second. Okay. Very well. So, I don't know, you can also say si algo es muy feo, a lo mejor puede decir que es horrid. Horrid quiere decir horroroso, right? Repellent, es como repugnante, repelente, right? Okay. Then you can say even that is dreadful. Dreadful is horrible, right? And well, you can also use this word that is obnoxious, right? Here. Wait, 1 second. Dreadful. Obnoxious, eso es como ofensivo, detestable, desagradable, right? So we can use all these words to say something that is ugly. All right. So we're going to check some videos now about art, and you will see the vocabulary that we use with them. I don't know if you have any questions at the moment. ¿Alguna pregunta hasta el momento?
Yes, teacher. How is the main on appealing?
Repelling. Perdón, appealing dijiste o repelling?
No. On appealing.
Appealing. Appealing es atrayente, atractivo.
Okay, entonces on appealing.
Appealing is the opposite.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, very well. So let me now show you the next video. They will show like some street art. Top 10 street art. Okay. Very well. Y nos vamos a concentrar sobre todo en el vocabulario que se utiliza para poder escribir el arte.
Everywhere you look, there's a work of art to catch your eye, whether we're basking in the glory of Mother.
Ok, vamos a ver mucho vocabulario ahorita. Let me show you.
Everywhere you look, there's a work of art to catch your eye.
Muy bien. Dice, a donde sea que miremos, hay una obra de arte que puede atrapar nuestro ojo. La expresión catch your eye es llamar la atención. You can use it for something that you liked, right? Someone that you like, you can say you caught my eye. So basically when something catches your eye, it's like you turn around and you see it to admire more time. So it's something beautiful or something interesting to see. Eso significa catch your eye. All right. Vamos a seguir viendo más vocabulario.
Whether we're basking in the glory of Mother Nature or
Basking. La palabra basking, let me show you. Eso quiere decir, hold on.
standing awestruck at the
Okay, this is not street. I think it's a southern name. Okay. Aquí dice street performance or basking. Es como se dice tocar en la calle, right? hacer algún show, cantar, cualquier cosa que se haga en la calle, se dice en inglés basking. All right. Okay. Very well. So we continue.
Metropolitan monoliths of modernity with some of the craziest installations in human history. The artist's canvas has certainly
Okay, voy a regresar un poco.
been awestruck at the Metropolitan.
Okay. Then we have the next one. It says, awestruck. Ok. Awestruck es otra palabra que podemos decir sobre cómo nos sentimos, right? Awestruck es como decir deslumbrado, fascinado. Entonces puedes decir, por ejemplo, es como de decir anodadado, right? Anonadado, right? Okay, so you would say, I'm standing awestruck, como que estás viendo algo y lo estás viendo como totalmente quieto, como que ni siquiera te mueves porque te llama mucho la atención, right? Eso es como anonadado, fascinado, deslumbrado. This is awestruck. Okay.
Monoliths of modernity with some of the craziest installations in human history. The artist's canvas has certainly shifted through the ages. Historically, street art has suffered a bad rap, particularly in the early days of hip-hop and graffiti. But now, both spray paint and latex are pushing the boundaries of the creative medium. From optical illusions to moving mannequins, here's 15 amazing
Moving mannequins son maniquís que se mueven. En inglés maniquí se dice mannequins, que sería como a live statue, right? Something it is.
street art that is at another level.
Skeletons rising from the dead. This is in Mexico City.
Ok, esto por ejemplo está o estuvo en Ciudad de México. These are right. Wow. Do you ever see this?
Of course, as you might guess, preparing for Dia de Muertos, the Day of the Dead festival.
Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Missing Files, and click the notification bell for the best daily videos. Gregor Wozik's Optical Illusions.
Ok, ¿qué quiere decir optical illusions?
Ilusión óptica.
Exactly. Well, here we have some examples like this work of art. You see, there is a man standing on the edge of a cliff, or well, it seems like that, but actually it's just a 2D painting, but it looks very real.
All right, for our first
Yeah,
entry
let's-
into the weird and wonderful world, let's take a look at one of the most surprising and unexpected practitioners of the concrete canvas. While street art is typically associated with graffiti artists and social revolutionaries trying to take a chunk out of the system, believe it or not, but that's not always the case. Meet Gregor Wozik, a Polish-German artist who's classically trained and has been practicing his incredible art since the early 1980s. His style is exciting, thrilling, and oftentimes slightly scary for ordinary members of the public. Formerly, Wozik was inspired by the old masters of classic art, with his favorite idols being Caravaggio and Rembrandt, and his style has been forged by the various oil and acrylic paintings of the old world. However, Gregor Wozik enjoyed nothing more than the huge mural paintings of old.
Ok, tenemos aquí la palabra huge. This is a very easy one. ¿Qué quiere decir huge? Like, is it more than the huge mural paintings?
Enorme, gran,
Exactly. Un enorme mural. Very well.
And after seeking a bigger and bigger canvas to produce his art,
Okay, dice seeking. Seek quiere decir buscar. Puedes decir seek or look for. To seek bigger and bigger canvas. Buscaba un lienzo más y más grande.
he finally found the walls of buildings and the concrete pavement of the streets as the perfect place to ply his craft. In 2008,
Okay, ply. Ply can be another synonym of painting, right? Es como assemble, se puede decir tanto para assemble, algo relacionado con arte, right? To ply his craft. La palabra craft es como una creación, right? Craft es una creación. So, very well. Entonces, como para el perfecto lugar para ejercer, para armar, para pintar su obra, right? In 28.
Wozik presented his first exhibition in Vienna, Austria, where he used optical illusions and 3D perspectives to recreate some of the ancient biblical scenes of the old masters. Don't look down. The title murals. The truth is, graffiti and urban exploration often go hand in hand, and most
Evita el exceso.
Well, we have the publicity of some beer.
No hay duda. Nueva Heineken Silver. Está suave.
Most of the thrill that was captured in the early days of street art was in trying to access the most inaccessible of places in order to leave behind a tag or a mural that signified that you, the artist, were there. It was awesome and thrilling. And
Las otras palabras, ¿verdad? Awesome and thrilling. Awesome es emocionante. Thrilling es como suspensivo, right? Thrill es causar suspenso, right? So thrilling is like something that makes you have an expectative.
part of the reason why graffiti became so impactful during the late 80s and the 90s.
Impactful es eso que dice impactante. Impactful. Impactante.
So then, what could possibly be more inaccessible than painting a picture underwater? Okay, maybe not quite, but the method remains the same. Meet Hawaiian artist Sean Yoro, an incredible talent who has taken his painting studio along for a ride on the waves of the Hawaiian shoreline and across the waterways and rivers of the beautiful Hawaiian islands. Although the artist has been pretty coy about the exact location of these murals, he insists that all of them were installed in places that appear to be abandoned and lifeless. His goal was to breathe life into the areas through murals and art, installing them in the most unexpected of places. Sean's intention was to represent the many changing moods of the times that we're currently living through, almost as if the landscape itself had a myriad of emotions to present. Beautiful. Insane 51's Hidden Art. Alright, for this next entry, you'll probably need those blue and red 3D glasses that you get at the movies to comprehend the full mastery of this incredible art. But luckily for us, some sort of the technical wizardry has given us the ability to truly appreciate its optical illusion.
Ok, también tenemos la palabra appreciate. Appreciate es agradecer, pero también quiere decir apreciar, right? Like in Spanish, appreciate. Okay. The optical illusion.
Meet Stathis Savalius, also known as Insane 51. Eventually came to the artistic realization that blending both green and overlapping layers would create a three-dimensional illusionary.
Ok. Tenemos aquí blend. La palabra blend es como mezclar, right? They are blending green and red. Okay.
Effect. The rest, as they say, is history. As one of the pioneers of a method known as the double exposure 3D, Insane 51 has since partnered with many art exhibitions across the planet, including some of the most prestigious street art festivals in Europe, where his pioneering eye for optical illusions have wowed bystanders. Depending on the color of the light exposure on the street art, observers will see contrasting images. In some lights, they'll see a beautiful woman staring back at them. In others, they'll see a terrifying and snarling wolf. Awesome. Tom Bob's reinventions. While street art is often reserved for the incredible talent of spray painting lifelike and photorealistic murals, we also have to applaud those that seek to repurpose the most mundane inner city objects.
Ok. Tenemos la palabra mundane. ¿Qué creen que quiere decir mundane?
Mundano.
Como mundano. Sí, mundano, en ese sentido, mundane means something that is very typical, like unimportant, something that is part of our daily life and we take for granted, right? Entonces, mundano se refiere a algo que es muy común, right? Muy común y irrelevante, podemos decir, right? So, let's see what he does here.
For our next entry,
so for example, you see how these ugly, boring air pipes now look like something fun, right? You see? Entonces esto que por ejemplo es aburrido, feo, gris, right? Well, so now it has some life.
let's take a look at a street artist to whom nothing is useless. Meet Tom Bob, an artist who
Look at this. That's very creative, don't you think?
has since gained a reputation for running amok the streets of New York and Massachusetts, who uses
Look, the camera. Era una videocámara. So he made a bird.
the forgotten elements of the street to create a series of whimsical
The frog.
and oftentimes magical artwork, whether it's turning electric meters into
Look at this.
devious primates or turning sewer drains into the ghosts from Pac-Man. Tom Bob somehow manages to see things that others have failed to. While many would take a look at a boring old manhole cover and see nothing but an entrance to a sewer, Tom Bob sees a cast iron skillet frying eggs. Many would look at old window covers and rustled metal bars, but Tom Bob sees the silhouette of a bird that has escaped its cage. Although the work can be seen as simple, it's certainly far from obvious, and it's difficult to look at the whimsical works of Tom Bob and not
Ok, muy bien, aquí tenemos otra palabra. Aquí la podemos ver, right? Very well. So the word is whimsical. Whimsical. Whimsical quiere decir extravagante. You see here. Maybe you can write it down. Whimsical. Okay, please write down.
crack a smile. And that's amazing. Ray Medina Jeans, Dia de los Muertos mural. All right, hold on to your hats because this next one is mind-blowing, believe it or not. But
Ok, aquí tenemos otra palabra que es mind-blowing. Ok, ¿qué quiere decir esta expresión?
Alucinante.
Muy bien. Les voy a enviar aquí en WhatsApp les envié un GIF, right? So that is basically mind-blowing, es alucinante. Yeah, blow quiere decir que soplar, pero también quiere decir explotar. So when it's mind-blowing, it's something that explodes, makes your head explode. Right? Decimos como que me explota la cabeza, pero en el buen sentido, right? Something that is amazing. So you see, mind-blowing. That's another expression.
But by using crumbling street features, junk and rubble, this incredible artist brought to life the idea of a skeleton rising from the rubble, much in keeping with the immensely important Dia de los Muertos, the Mexican Day of the Dead festival that celebrates ancestors from eras past. The multi-day holiday, where celebrations are traditionally commenced on November 1st, involves family and friends gathering to pray for and remember friends and loved ones that have since passed away. However, rather than being a dark and mournful affair, the festival itself celebrates the spirit realm, and Mexican people do not see it as a day of sadness, but rather a means of celebration for their loved ones. Back in 2019, to commemorate this sentiment, an artist named Raimundo Medina built this gigantic skeleton in the middle of a street. Piles upon piles of crumbled concrete were used to create the illusion that the skeleton itself was bursting from the asphalt, and the result was insane. Considering the crazy events of 2020,
Insane es como loco, right? Pero aquí se utiliza en el buen sentido, right? Insane es como algo que es muy bueno. Sí, insane. Ok. Muy bien. Entonces,
so far,
ya sabemos
we
un poco
want
de vocabulario. Let me see. Maybe we can see something here. Okay.
Es la lager, la más refrescante.
Very well. So with this now, I would like you to tell me about your favorite work of art, or try to think about any work of art and try to describe it. Quizá nos faltó un poco de vocabulario. For example, we can say colorful, colorido, right? Very well. So here we have some words that we have seen, right? That catches your eye, something that is awestruck, thrillful, impactful, mundane, whimsical, mind-blowing, insane. Tenemos mucho vocabulario para poder describir arte o situaciones que, bueno, pueden causarnos emociones fuertes. Okay, so Uriel, please start to think about your favorite work of art. ¿Cuál es tu obra de arte favorita? You can share with us, puedes decirme el nombre y yo lo pongo aquí en el chat.
It's difficult. I don't know.
Okay. Who would like to tell me an example? Díganme algún ejemplo, alguna obra que les guste. It can be a painting, a sculpture.
The Statue of Liberty,
Mhm,
the Eiffel Tower, the Mona Lisa.
mhm. Okay, Mona Lisa, the Statue of Liberty. Very well. Les voy a enviar ahora is, I would say, send you some vocabulary. Okay, so you can use it too. Ok, vamos a buscar, ¿qué les parece? La Mona Lisa. Ok,
Like,
very well. Vamos a describir esta obra de arte. All right. So please tell me some adjectives to describe it. Dígame algunas. La Gioconda, right? It's the name of the woman, I think. Okay, so very well. So La Gioconda, La Mona Lisa. Please tell me some things that can describe her. Uriel, tell me one, for example. Do you think that it's absorbing, it's boundless, beautiful?
I think it's boring, but
Puedes decir, por ejemplo,
it's beautiful.
Ok, it's boring. Acuérdense que tenemos una palabra que podemos utilizar. It's plain, right? Como no hay algo que llame la atención, right? All right, very well. So it's plain. Les estoy enviando aquí un poco de vocabulario más que pueden utilizar. All right, very well. ¿Tú qué piensas, Sofía, sobre esta obra? Tell me something that you feel, something that makes you that conveys to you?
Sí, me escucho ahora sí.
Sí.
I think very impressionant and cautivate.
Muy bien, captivating. Excelente. Muy bien, captivating. Como cautivante, very well. Do you think it's kind of outstanding? Very well.
Y cuando te da miedo, ¿cómo dices? Por ejemplo, o sea, algo que a la vez me da miedo.
Well, you can say it's scary. You can say it's intriguing. También se puede decir intriguing como algo que te causa intriga. Intriguing, scary, mysterious. Muy bien. Por favor, de tarea, envíenme una obra de arte, alguna que sea interesante, quizá que sea muy bonita o alguna que sea quizá muy fea, y van a utilizar el vocabulario que les envié y el que vimos hoy para describirlo. Y mañana vamos a continuar hablando sobre vocabulario para poder expresar en general situaciones en nuestra vida cotidiana y también, bueno, sobre arte. So thank you so much, guys. We finished for today. Have a good day.